Crime Short. Geraldine recently got a job in a second-hand bookshop, but after a series of local break-ins, her suspicions pointed to someone at work. The number of burglaries in this area gets bigger every week, Dad grumbled. He jabbed the police roundup column of the local newspaper in disgust. People will soon be afraid to go out at all. I don't know what the world's coming to. Mum leaned across our scrubbed wooden table to refill Dad's cup of tea. People used to be able to leave their doors unlocked. Nobody ever stole anything. There was nothing to steal. Do you want any more tea, Jerry? She angled the teapot over my empty cup. I checked the clock above the dresser. A quarter of an hour till I needed to leave. Just a half cup, please. I don't want to miss the bus. I was 4 days into my first week in my first job. Listen to this. Dad cleared his throat before reading out a paragraph from the Keysborough Gazette. Jewelry worth more than £300 was stolen from the home of Miss Romola Kendrick in Hollies Road, North Keysborough, last weekend. Police found that a window had been forced open and believe that the theft took place between Friday night and Saturday afternoon. The jewelry, including a sapphire brooch, earrings, and a gold pearl ring, was taken from the main bedroom. Romola Kendrick. It was a name straight out of school and adventure stories involving plucky heroines. I'd loved books like that as a child, and still sneaked a read of them even though I'd now turned 15 and had finally finished school. For £100 in notes stolen from the home of Norman Edwards in Avenue Road, Clinton Marby last week, Dad frowned in consternation. Clinton Marby was the next village to ours. He sighed heavily. I swallowed the rest of my tea. I'd better run. I started work at 9, and while there was a bus that got me to Keysborough at 10 to 9, I preferred to catch the one that got me there at 8:30 rather than risk being late. An hour later, I jumped off the bus and made my way along Keysborough High Street, along with all the other commuters who worked in the shops. Thursday was early closing day in Keysborough, so we'd all be finished by 1 o'clock. I window shopped as I walked, thinking of what I might buy with my first week.